kind of ties into like the thing you were saying about like, you know, being able to do your sickest stuff on the biggest stage. You're just like, you know, just playing melee. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay.
I'm down.
Hit it.
Right.
Hit it, fellas.
How's my voice? Is my voice still here?
You sound great.
Yeah.
Welcome to the episode, the third episode of the Reads featuring J-Moog, the Genesis champion.
I hit a forward smash last episode that just short-circuited my myself. Oh, I played her too. Should I? Hang on, wait. We're gonna grave it.
Grave it.
I wish we could figure out
Grave.
if you had shield because I don't know.
We do.
Sometimes it happens. But
I might play some.
I'm hungry to play now.
Yeah.
I'm hungry to play.
Your Falcon's been inspiring so much. I've been thinking about Captain Falcon, and I'm hoping I get an opportunity to bring some Falcon to the table.
We could do a little Falcon trio.
We could do a little Falcon menage a trois. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I would definitely appreciate that. I'm looking for different perspectives on the character.
I mean, that's what you've been doing. I mean, I don't know if you know, but Bobby recently got a drug fox lesson.
I heard about that. J-Moog, rate your, like, give me your quick personal character rankings, like, so your best character is your Sheik, like, all the way down, maybe top 5.
Yes, okay. So, yeah, Sheik, Fox, most likely. And then third is always weird because it's always a toss-up between Falco or Falcon, and I haven't really figured that out yet. So
Speaking of Falco,
Falco.
I would say Falco.
Wait, is this Ginger?
is Ginge 179 Ginger? That's the question.
It looks like
I don't
neutral
think it'd
Falco.
Yeah,
We'll see.
This is looking like a.
It could
a
be
smart-
someone who just wants us to be
Intimidated.
Yeah.
intimidated.
Might be a scare
Ginger.
tactic. Okay, it's not Blue Falcos. That's a great sign. So Falco, Falcon in some order, and then who's 5? Sorry, Marth.
Probably Marth.
Got it.
And not even kidding, Zelda over Peach, for sure.
Oh man, my Peach is awful.
yeah.
I've seen your Zelda, and I believe that.
Yeah.
You know, when I was a newcomer to Melee, I used to wonder, like, do the top Sheik players have good Zeldas? Like, I was kind of thinking, like, if you want to be a truly world-class Sheik player, this was like 2008, mind you.
Yeah.
I was like, don't you kind of want to also, just in case, be able to play Zelda at a high level?
That's kind of how I feel, where it's like the true testament of a great Sheik is you're like your Sheik is only as good as your Zelda. You know?
I love
and
that.
look at Dreffen. He's the prime example of that.
Dreffen plays a good bit of Zelda.
That was not supposed to be up smash.
You call him the well-rounded, the master of everything.
Dreffen, watching Dreffen a magical experience. I never really know what's happening.
And it's so amazing that his, I guess, perspective on the game has lasted for so long. Like like playing against Dreffen, it's like it's playing like a fossil, but this fossil does something that worked in 2003 that you weren't ready for. And it's like, yes, these tricks are old, but it's just so cool that there's a longevity to, you know, that kind of old school play style.
Yeah, oldies but goodies.
Yeah.
So, man, I wanted to ask you, because we started talking about it, like, between episodes, and I wanted to bring that conversation onto the reads, if it's okay. You were telling us about, I think it was in the context of, like, garlic and ginger, but you were basically talking about your Taekwondo master.
Yes.
J-Muka Taekwondo.
For a little bit.
Practitioner. What was that like? Yeah, because we talked a little bit about, like, meditation, and I think, like, sometimes these disciplines kind of interweave.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts? And like Matt calls Melee a digital martial art.
I love that.
Which I love.
Yeah, it's so true. I got into Taekwondo or martial arts because of Melee, because I felt that I could. I knew that if I were physically fit and had more control over my body, I would just play better Melee. You know, and there's like obviously Taekwondo is not a very in your face martial arts. It's more so like it's not necessarily about fighting people, it's more about having proper form. And I feel like that alone is, you know, I mean, just being able to do what you want with your body is super empowering.
Yeah. So it's like less about the combat element to you per se, like but a lot of like, it sounds like it's very intrinsic.
Yeah, a true mastery of your muscles.
Mastery of muscles. That's so important in Melee.
Yeah.
It kind of ties into like the thing you were saying about like, you know, being able to do your sickest stuff on the biggest stage. You're just like, you know, Just playing melee. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That was
I missed my
Oh.
That's a bummer, Uski.
Okay, I want to play again.
I feel good about the way that
Yeah.
game ended for sure. I mean, not the literal down smash, but like everything leading up to that. I feel like you were taking over the ship. You were resting with a W at the beginning, resting the wheel.
I'm trying to stay mentally plugged in. It's a mental game.
It's a mental game.
Shoulders back. Know what I'm saying?
Chest out.
I like that.
I'll try to get these grabs. It could be difficult. Okay.
Something I love about watching old school Falcons like you is, like, I mean, especially Johnny in particular, but they're the way they drift with their full hop and fully like even that like maximizing Falcon's drift. I mean, even Mango says that like Falcon has like puff level drift if you choose to, that you can really like slow down the character and like even there full hopping there.
It's so hard for me to gentleman.
Full hop.
No, that's
Double
gentleman winner. I
jump.
hate it. I'm living.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And we get the tech chase. Oh my, what an up air. That was a world-class up air. That was an up air that Weed Girl was not ready for.
They didn't know I roll.
Yeah, and you're on a roll.
I'm living.
Yeah, living Falcons. Falcon's about the only character that's going to survive that.
I try to wave dash back.
Ooh. Great roll.
No.
Nice. Reset to neutral there.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. This is a different Falcon from game one. This is a Falcon that's playing with a lot of mindfulness. Look at that.
I like that. You banded ship.
So important. I was just talking to my chess coach about this actually. I was talking about the concept of like you've got a raging attack going, but knowing when to just convert and say, you know what, I don't need to checkmate you. I can just win 2 pawns and play a better endgame.
Yeah.
Right there, Bobby Scar won 2 pawns and played a better endgame.
I would see like those kind of situations where you feel like you're like, you know, there's like a mate in 4 or a mate in 5 if you really wanted to. But I see that equivalent as like a Marth sharking a Sheik on FD where you're building damage like through the position rather than through the mix-ups.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
you're totally happy to do that. You're like, you know what, I've got everything's under control. Like I can't lose. I can only draw the situation.
Yeah. It's like the tortoise in the hare.
It's like the tortoise in the hare. And right now, Bobby Scar is.
I'm the tortoise right now.
I'm not gonna say you're playing slow, but you're playing steady.
You're playing out your shell.
Playing out your. You hear what you just said?
I did.
Oh, did. You didn't even crack a smile.
Honed in.
Honed in. Bobby Scar. Look at that.
Yeah, it's uppers.
My goodness. Oh, what a crazy grab.
Doge. Nice.
Pretty
All right,
good.
what do we ban? Fountain.
Fountain
Probably gonna
Man.
take
Probably.
me to Yoshi's.
Just-
Do you like Yoshi's?
Oh.
I'll play on it.
Try to get him with some of those wall tricks.
Yeah, I'll try. You know what? On regular controller, I was so much better with wall tricks.
Oh.
Is it hard? Is it harder on box?
I'm just not used to.
Just different.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. That is a J level tech chase.
Very impressive. Oh, good wait.
Whoa. Tripping. Dang, we're just lulling this player in. This player is coming forward in a frustrated manner and running into these big Falcon hitboxes in a way that's... Oh, chipped. Yeah, this is not... I don't even remember. Like, game 1 was such a different experience from what I'm watching right now. Wow, that really was like a frame for game.
No.
That was a funny noise. Whoa! Hey, I'll say it. They should let you edge cancel Falcon Kick. Maybe not. Nah, that's too powerful. Never mind. I take it back.
I'm all for it.
I think Bobby Scar should get 2, and no one else.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to have a rule on the West Coast that you could only wobble if you were bowback.
Bowback, really.
Bowback
What was the exception?
Oh, bowback. Bowback was allowed to wobble in tournament.
Yeah.
And no one else was. It was banned otherwise.
Does he main ices?
Oh, yeah, Bowback was an Ice Climber's main, and he loved wobbling. He would wobble you, and
And he's so nice. Dude.
and he's so nice.
So
yeah,
nice.
as all Isis players are. And he's really chill. Wow. Yeah, there's some amazing Bobak stories from back in the day.
Yeah. What was your? So what was Ballback? I mean, he's
Bobak, the head TO of Genesis, by the way,
Yes.
alongside Sheridan. Both of them wonderful people.
what was it like back then? Because he kind of, I mean, essentially did this on his own. What was it like back in the day for him to, I guess, take on the task of organizing such an event?
Dude, we girl with a lot of honor right now. Hang on.
No, that's too much. I don't know.
No, we take those to the
Sorry.
bank. We take those
Sorry,
to the
Bobby.
limit. We girl says I want a well-fought last stock match.
You knew I was so ready for that tech in, and it just.
She's gonna get her wish. She's gonna fish her wish. Grab ledge. Grab ledge. Bobby? Okay.
Don't tell me
He
what
took,
to do. Don't.
he took the scenic route, and you know what? I like that.
Okay, that's how you lose game one. Mm-hmm. Sit up straight.
Sit
your
straight.
Shoulders back, and down air over and over until it's over. Because that's what I practiced, Toph.
That was wonderful. That was exactly you accomplished exactly what you set out to do.
That's right.
Who's next? Is it me?
It could be either of you two.
I think.
I was just hungry.
Oh, I actually. Okay, you know what? I'm a little bit inspired.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm gonna do. Are you ready?
Okay.
It's Blood Falcon.
Awesome, Captain Falcon. I'm locking it.
You're
I'm
locking it.
popping and
Nice.
locking it.
Toph, I do like your Captain Falcon. J Mook was observing that you're a shield stopper.
Really
I'm not
like-
much of a shield stopper.
You said you were trying to do it more this weekend. You
I'm
were like
trying to do it
practicing
more.
shield stop bear for a specific like edge guard. Or...
So for me, when I try to shield drop for many years, I'll roll. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not good. If you're trying to shield stop, and what you do is you dash forward a little bit and then roll.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good. Mm-hmm. So I'm just first trying to practice not messing that up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess the specific set play is if I want to back air real quick.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dash, shield stop the other way, back air.
No, shield stopping is great, especially for characters who have like long initial dashes, like Fox, Marth, Falcon, because you can stop, like you can still dash super far and still like halt your momentum, and it's really nice because like shield stopping in general is like you don't have to pivot, but you're also like you're able to be very more precise or incremental in how you like where you want to position yourself. But I think the biggest issue is that a lot of players shield stop a little too much and are taking advantage of your drift. Or just like maximizing drift forward, drift back if you're constantly shield stopping over and over and
Because it
over.
resets you to zero momentum.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
I commit crimes. Let's
Riz.
just get
Riz.
rid of Fountain. Huh?
See that?
Riz.
Yeah, get rid of Falcon.
I guess
I'd
I get-
recommend that if I'm playing Captain Falcon.
I guess I'll go to Stadium, huh? Oh, I mean, these are both fine. I'll go to Stadium, though.
J-Moog, I have one. What you just said about the longer dash dances, just remind me. Here's my biggest hurdle to playing Sheik.
Holy cannoli.
Her dash dance is microscopic.
It's baby. Yeah.
Every
it's
time I
a
try to
little
dash
tight
one
dash
way,
dance.
I get locked out of the dashing the other way. How do I learn to? Oh my goodness, Tovo, so
I can't
close.
believe that didn't.
How do I make peace with that?
I would recommend Beautiful.
That was an amazing
Beautiful.
intro. I love the down angle forward tilt to set it up as well.
Yeah, obviously, like her dash dance is it's pretty tiny.
It's baby.
It's baby, so it does feel to a certain sense like kind of like a foxtrot. If you're choosing to dash dance with Sheik, I find that it helps with like you can extend Sheik's dash dance by like starting with wave, like that's why Sheiks do like a lot of dash wave dash to I guess maximize the maximize the dash length through wave dashing. So if you're trying to dash dance, you can do like foxtrots or just like little like I don't even know the inputs on box for that, but using wave dash to extend Sheik's
Oh, man.
little dash dance.
Do you feel like you just don't use the straight up dash dance that much? Or you do, but specific situations.
Situationally, yeah.
a bit.
I love walking is great because it's essentially you have access to like wait one animation melee is you have access to all of your options. Dashing at Sheik is a little limited because you can't you can move forward.
But you can't tilt.
Yeah, the most you can do is you can jump, but a lot of your actions involve lunging forward via like dash attack, boost grab, or jumping. Meanwhile, walking you're still able to incrementally take space while having access to tilts, and Kirby Kaze was the biggest advocator of that. It's hard as Falcon. Falcon. If you had Sheik's walk, that'd be something else.
And I guess options out a lot. Like, Falcon's not the most tilty character.
Yeah, he has to involve he has to commit to a drift to be threatening. He doesn't have like a chic forward tilt where he can't like he can't just exist and throw something out. He has to.
I shouldn't do standing grab there.
Nice.
Oh, kind of went
That's
for the roll.
tragic.
And nice job. Nice job.
That was a crime.
I commit crimes.
It was criminal.
This is like almost Cody's tag. Maybe his alter ego.
Wow. Yeah.
ICC.
ICC. Whoa. Okay. I'm looking.
Oh, yes. I thought they were going to take in too. Yes.
Love the drift.
I need to do more of that.
So you call it the ward stomp.
I think it's what people call it.
Wizzy
I call
calls it
Wizzy
that.
Stomp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny because Wizzy does call it the Lord Stomp, which is like to me very honorable.
Respect that for sure.
Oh no.
Nice.
Oh, shoot. I'm missing a good bit of fastballs.
That was gonna be impactful.
It would have been. It would have been mind bending. You're living.
No.
Shine will kill you.
Wow, that was close.
That was really close.
I think I got this.
Yeah.
I think you
got
do.
this. Nice to win game one though. Let's go back.
I like Stadium.
How do you think about the? I kind of want to make this a Falcon episode.
We sure could, Toph. They're trying to commit a.
I want
Here
this
we
to
go.
be a Falcon episode.
Yeah.
Win or lose. I'm feeling the Falcon. I'm inspired by the Bobby Scar
I
Falcon.
could also grave if you need to get out. It's an option for you.
This is the classic matchup on the reads. Is the Bobby Scar.
Yes, Toph.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I feel like that would have poked too.
Oh, he's dead.
Nice.
Love to hit a Falcon when they're trying to double laser or something silly like that.
Oh, yeah, that was no shame there. No reason to.
Jimo, does it feel different to play Melee after winning a major than it did before?
I'm really curious
no.
about the answer to this.
Honestly,
I didn't
no,
need
it
a Falcon
doesn't.
kick there. I didn't need a Falcon kick there. I don't know why I did.
Actually, no, I don't think so. It's weird because, like how I would imagine winning a tournament like that would be like, oh, I'd have to be playing on my mind. But it was just so crazy to see all the flaws or just all like the things that was messing up all tournament and having that still be enough.
Yeah.
Was super mind blowing because
Wait.
it just shows that's like there's still a lot more to work on, and I'm
Right. So you would not say you were playing out of your mind?
Wow.
I say I was playing
Yeah, dig into
well
this,
enough.
Bobby, because that was my
I
reaction.
can tell. But I think that Jamo's just saying, like,
Yeah, I know what he's
on
saying.
your come up, you kind of imagine that to really win the whole thing, you probably need to be perfect and not have any of the known issues pop up.
Yeah.
But probably every player has some known issue that they haven't fully ironed out, and there is a winner at every event.
There was a winner. And it's so weird because the best player in the world can just vary on the day. Like
Exactly.
yesterday, it was, it was me. But the next, today
You're the
it
best
could have been
player.
Zane, or Tuesday it could have been HBox. Like it's so
Oh, where's my double jump?
varying on the day.
And like the whole tournament did come down to a couple games when I really think about it, I feel that if you weren't able to come back versus Zane on, I think it was like game 4 or something, I think Zane could have won that tournament.
Yeah.
If Zane beat you, it would have been tough for anybody to beat him.
Yeah, I agree.
And so it just came down to a few key interactions in like one game.
Whoa.
That kind
Dang,
of.
I really wish I
You got this.
closed the.
One. But would you say you were not playing out of your mind? I thought you were playing on point practically every game.
Towards the end, I was cleaning up. I feel like I'm in general, kind of a slow starter. Put an up air. Nice.
Better to be a slow starter than a
Better be a slow starter than a
Low.
non-starter.
or a non-starter.
Than a non-starter.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? When do we do game 3? Let's see what they pick. I ban FOD. Let's just be real.
Yeah, let's be real.
Yeah.
Falcon
close out
again.
the set.
Do you want to
Falcon
grave in?
again.
You can grave in at any given moment.
If you would like, you let me know. I'm gonna ask you if you get down to your last stock if you need a celebrity. We could actually trade off stocks,
That might be disorienting for our opponent.
which we love. We love to disorient. We want to challenge the community. You know, when you face against the Reeds, you never know what you're gonna get.
It's like a box of chocolates.
That's a box. It is. And so
We should watch that movie at a summit sometime.
Forrest Gump.
Boom.
Nice.
Splash.
You see the non-fast fall mine air? Intentional non-fast fall. Oh, that was almost.
It's so juicy with Falcon. So you're like, holy shit, I can drift that much.
Yes.
And you would never have done that, right, Bobby?
Never would have.
That up B, that up
no,
B I
I never
did?
would have done that up B.
I'll be out of shield.
Never ever.
It's not that good, but I kind of like it.
I'm gonna check this out, check this out,
Wow.
check
The
this out.
Scarjo
Instant
mix
switch.
up. They're gonna get frazzled. This almost feels unfair.
Are you a believer in colors changing your playstyle?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely I am.
Especially early on, like you
I don't even-
pick Red Fox, you dash dance snare a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. Even when these days, I'll in tournament I'll be like, I need to go White Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm playing a little bit too Green Fox. I need to play a little bit more White Fox.
Yeah. It's so crazy how different colors. I mean, obviously, like early on, you'll derive it from
That's death.
other players. Nice. I did neutral chic for a while because I was like I don't own a color. This is like the default character. I just click A and that's my character. I'm not worried about changing it.
Right.
I feel like
What
the
up?
play
That was a
packs-
crazy up.
You hit his little bird head.
Yeah, it's not even like a philosophy that I want to be the case, but I definitely I just observe it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, something about. I mean, I think there's something there, right? Like you get reminded, like we have so much. We've watched so much melee that when we're playing, we're looking at our own character, and they're a certain color. You almost feel like I think the brain forms a connection. Like this is how this character with this color plays.
Yeah.
You know.
Isn't there a study that they did with like Halo teams where like red as a color psychologically is supposed to be more threatening than like red team
Wow.
versus blue team?
Wow. Yeah.
That could not. I'm not sure if that's
I heard,
fully backed by science, but
I heard that if you get a red car, you have to pay more insurance.
Well, if that, that is.
don't red cars get pulled over more too?
It could be.
Yeah,
Because
that could-
psychologically, people who buy red cars want to go fast. That's just something that what I heard. And the insurance companies will, they
Take
care
that
about
to the
stuff like,
bank.
yeah, they're these actuaries.
I'm actually gonna go all the way in.
I love it. So you can't get dunked. Do you want to finish it?
Agreed. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, how'd that barrel whiff?
Yes.
Wonder how fast we could switch. Like, you get a down
Yes.
throw, switch controller. What an up tilt?
Actually, if we ever get Wizzy, yeah, I gotta just play until we get a grab, and some Toph will be hitting grave.
And they'll be in the grave.
Why am I even
Right.
bringing up Wizzy when I got the Tech Chase God here? Yes, Toph.
Yeah, that's true. We could literally. Wait, we should do this. Next episode, we should actually. I want to do. One of us plays neutral, and then we
Yeah.
and we literally pass the controller to Jay. We play
Yeah.
Tech Jays.
See how fast we can.
See how fast we can do it.
Yeah.
I can do a Sheik. I can play Sheik, and
You play Siege, and then I'll be the
might be-
grave.
you'll be in the grave.
I'll be the grave clicker.
All right. Well,
right,
they
who's
should have
up?
stayed Fox. Is what I.
You're
Well,
up.
They should've
all
stayed
right.
Fox.
You're up on the biggest stage
Okay.
known to competitive melee. Okay.
It's truly an honor.
I know.
I know.
that
Yeah.
Genesis Grand Finals 2 years in a row. That seems like a big stage, but
No, there's nothing else like this.
there's nothing like it.
Nothing like it.
Okay.
like it.
And you don't know who you're going to be matching up against.
I'm
Could
guessing.
be a Peach who's going to KO you and taunt.
I'm thinking maybe Peach. Maybe a little bit of Marth. I haven't seen.
We have not run
No.
much Marth.
No Marth.
I would love a Marth. Falcon Marth. How do you feel about Falcon Marth?
I like Falcon Marth, though playing both sides of the matchup make me confused as to how how you win the matchup. like losing on both sides feels miserable.
Miserable.
Yeah.
bad.
Losing
yeah.
on both sides are like, this is unwinnable for this side of the matchup.
Yeah. It's like, oh, Falcon gets these 2-3 pieces with the soda and I'm dead, and then Marth is just like, just like da da da.
I must just need some more soda
Yeah.
when I
Or
play versus
words.
Marth, so that I can get those 2-3 pieces.
Dude, I'm learning. What I've learned this episode is I need to just go to upstate New York and just like hang out for like get an Airbnb and just hang out with the locals for like a week and just learn
the lads.
all this vernacular.
Is there like a particular like hangout or a place that we would want to go?
In
Where are
upstate,
people congregating to play?
so in upstate, it's kind of the biggest issue with upstate Smash was that we're so spread out as a region. So
Right.
we had to always come together in like Syracuse or Albany for all these big events. So our regions were like we were split and separated by like a few hours. So a lot of our events happened every like few months, and that was where everyone pulled together. But nowadays upstate is kind of like still an active scene, and we get Fox.
Fox.
Okay.
And I'm curious, how much did you play with like Cody and Toussaint in your career?
So we all started roughly around the same time. Both Cody and two, they had most of their practice in the city, but they went to school in upstate New York, which is how I met them.
Okay.
So, early on, I would say that we were kind of collectively getting better, improving in different ways. In different ways.
But you weren't going to the exact same tournaments every single week or whatever.
No.
But you were in the same state.
How many like tourney sets do you think you've played with Cody?
Nice
Oops.
read.
Like
A fair amount.
two
honestly.
more this
Like,
weekend.
yeah.
First of all, but
2?
two. I said two more this weekend.
Played 2 times against IBDW?
The winners and losers, right? Wait,
No,
I'm
this
thinking.
one-
No, I'm sorry.
think
Winners finals was
Moki
Moki. What am I saying? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You dove too. Yeah.
Just remember 2 Fox
But
sets.
yeah, one
one
here.
One here, one there.
I got folks.
Oh my
That's amazing
goodness.
crouch counts. How many JMOOC summits have there been? How many times has this player gone to summit?
We've gone to 2 so far. Crazy that that's the case. I'll never going to Summit or just like, you see it on the screen all the time, and then you're finally like behind the camera. It's like, wow, this place actually exists. It's not just like
was-
it's not a dream.
It was so cool having you. Well, obviously for both, but yeah, it's like what I really like. Man, I just feel like JMOOC is like when I talk to you and I hear you talk, I feel like you're like very genuine about this sort of thing.
Oh yeah, I feel like without this game, I would not be the person I am today, or that because of this
Makes
game.
3 of us.
That makes 3 of us.
Probably 4 of us. CMV probably would say the same.
Probably 5 of us. If I'm you at home.
However many of you are on the other side of the camera.
Yeah.
But it's okay if that's not true of you too, because yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
If you want the game to impact you, all you have to do is spend more time with it.
The game speaks to you.
I was thinking about how if you're a member of the community, how the community gets into you.
Yeah, the community and the game. Dude, I remember one time KJH, he said something I really loved. He had like a bad tournament or something, right? And he said, I was talking about it,
How did you know?
and he said, I just need to, me and Fox need to sit down and talk.
Just have a little chat.
You ever feel that way? Sometimes I'm just like, man, me and Fox,
I wish I could talk with my. Oh
your
my
Falcon?
goodness! I really appreciated that down tilt.
Nice. Dude, my favorite win screen. My
post?
favorite game screen.
He's so happy.
It's so happy.
He's
Yes.
like, let's go, let's go.
That's an all-time win screen to me. Not win screen, but game-winning frame.
Do you like that it freezes, as opposed to like in the newer games where it kind of like
Slows down.
plays out?
I
like that it freezes.
There's merits to both, but for
Yeah.
that specific one, the freezes. Chef's
Okay,
kiss.
so you got hit, but you double jumped, and you were able to turn around. Ooh,
After
wow!
what?
You used the Johnny grab.
Yeah, Jamin very cognizant of the butt grabs.
I used to be quite cognizant of those too, but somewhere along the way,
Well, you know what I think it is? I actually have a real answer for you here. I think people used to shield grab a lot more. People were a lot sloppier on shield, so people were always ready. Like, if you watch old videos, people were shield grabbing all the time, and it worked a lot. And these days, people shield grab a lot less. There's more variety in the out of shield options you go for. But I think as a result, like, sometimes you just have a shield grab and you don't go for it for that reason. Especially those tricky ones, like the butt grabs. But people used to try to shield grab everything, man.
but you know I shield grab too much though. That was a
Still?
mango tip. was stop shield grabbing.
That was Mango's tip to the
He was
community.
like, I'm sick of seeing you shield grab. You shield grab everything. You're a dirty shield grabber. I was like, what?
Mango really put
But
the
then I
community on
noticed,
notice,
I know, I started looking and I was like, dang, he's right. Every time I'm in shield and anybody touches my shield, I'm just pitched A.
Oh, he went for a classic Bobby Scar jump read with the jump knee, by the way.
Love the jump read in the corner. A lot of them jump. That's why I love the read.
Oh my god.
Look at this chic Falcon.
This is
Look at that
this
forward
is
tilt.
beautiful. This is actually a very Bobby Scar Falcon.
You think so?
Oh, well,
That's a none.
Not that.
that's
yeah.
not.
That too.
Yeah.
That's
That's
not.
a none.
too.
Yeah, he's good at
That's
that.
not.
Except if he lives.
He does
I love
that.
my favorite nonism is when people keep shield grabbing him over and over. He's just like, like it's so painful.
No.
All right, GG's.
GG's to CMB. 3 Falcon W's. Right?
Falcon dubs.
3
Falcon
Falcon W's and the Falcon.
19.
Hey, 1994.
1994.
Oh
That was a
my
good year.
goodness.
Super Nintendo, right?
Super Nintendo was already out. That was like
By then?
Chrono Trigger came
When were you
out.
born?
What's up?
What year were you born?
2000.
Holy we haven't even
Yeah.
gotten to J-Book's birth yet. We're still in the Stone Age.
We're still in
there,
the Stone
yeah,
Age, dude. Super Nintendo was out for sure. There were some good games coming out.
So that means that you're 20. Oh my goodness. People who were born in the year 2000 are 22 or 23 now?
You know OG Kid?
Yes.
OG Kid, who's 14.
Born in 2009.
2009. That was when I was. Wow.
I was already kind of good at Melee.
Yeah.
I
And
was
he's
actually
shield
peaking.
poke resting me.
Oh my goodness.
The kid is insane. At 14, I was not at that
No,
level.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, I didn't play. I didn't play Melee when I was 14.
Word.
Started playing at 18.
At 14, I was hitting Ken combos on CPU. I'm just like,
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to the patrons. And this has been number 3 with J-Mook. We've got some more of the reads coming right back as we climb the ladder. Maybe we'll get a diamond. Maybe, Toph.
Maybe. I would love to at least get into the present time.
Oh,
We're gonna get into a rating where J-Mook is on the Earth, maybe
Yeah.
in a small childlike capacity.
Yeah.
But maybe more grown up.
Maybe.
Find out.
We'll find out. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more.